Hey guys, it's Lexi and welcome back to my channel. I did a video on the look I'm wearing right now, so if you'd like to see how to get this look and straighten your hair like mine, just keep on watching. Hey guys, so first I'm going to moisturize my face. This is also, I use it as a primer because I have really dry skin, so a lot of primers come in matte, which don't really work for my skin type, but I just put this on and then wait till it gets tacky. And my foundation sticks pretty well to it. And I put a little more on my forehead because that's where I'm like the most dry. And then down my neck. Next I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in 110 Porcelain. It does pretty good, it just doesn't, this is the lightest shade they have and it's not really light enough for me, but I use like almost white powder, so it kind of evens it out. And I'm just going to go in with my damp Real Technique sponge, which is really, it's a really good sponge. I got it at Kohl's, I think, but you can also get them at Walmart, and they're really good quality. I've had a beauty blender, and they work the same. I just would rather spend like $4 or $5 on this than, you know, 20 on a beauty blender. And I just pounce it into my skin. I used to use a brush, but my foundation brush that I used, the bristles, or the bristles of the brush got really flared, or like, I don't know, I can't really explain it. And I go down my neck. And I go kind of around here and over my tattoo, so it blends all together. And I have more redness on my cheeks and on my nose, so I go over those a couple more times than I do the rest of my face, just to blend it out. And as you can see, I still have like a little bit of red through there, which I'll just cover up with concealer when I get there. And that part's done. Next I'm going to go in with concealer. This is the Hard Candy Glamouflage, and it's in the shade Light. I always shake it because, kind of like foundation, it separates a little bit. And it's a pretty thick concealer, so it covers really well. You don't need that much, you can see it a little bit. And I go back in with my sponge and go under my eyes. This does like a pretty good job of covering like dark circles. It can settle into your lines if you don't set it, but I really like it. I think it's, and I go over my cheeks because, like I said, I have some more redness and on my nose, down my chin, and a little more on my forehead. Now I'm gonna go in and set my face with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder in 110 Porcelain. And I use the sponge that comes with it just to really like pack the powder like into my skin, and then I go over it with a big fluffy brush to distribute it and to make it not so cakey. Sorry about the light, I don't know why it keeps doing that. I take this big fluffy brush. This is just from e.l.f. It's one of their, I think it's their original line, because now a lot of their stuff is in black packaging, which I like those better. They just feel like they're better quality. And that's it for the powder. Now for my crease, I'm going to go in with the 28 Neutral palette. These are really good. These are from Coastal Scents. And I'm going to go in with this light brown shade. Tap it off to get the excess off. And just start working it into my crease. And same for the other side. And now I'm going to go in with this dark brown. Not dark, it's more of like a caramel color. And just deepen the crease up. And again, this is an e.l.f. Professional Blending Eye Brush. Nothing special, but it does the job. This one's kind of old, so it's a little bit rougher than it was when I first got it, but I don't mind. I pushed down pretty hard on it too, so that could be a reason why it feels rough. And there's that. And now I'm going to go in with the Coastal Scents Revealed palette. And I'm going to take this shade, dropped one of my eyeshadows out. I'm going to take that on my finger and put it all over my lid. Like that. Now I'm going to go back into the 28 Neutral palette from Coastal Scents. I'm going to take this shade right here on a more defined fluffy brush. Tap it off. And just darken the outer V. I'm not going to do anything crazy because I'm going to put a wing. So I don't want it to be too dark. But just enough to give definition. Now I'm going to go on with the same fluffy brush and that light brown shade I used in the beginning. And just diffuse the crease so it's not a harsh line. Like that. Now for the wing, I'm just going to go in with some tape so I can get that sharp line, and I'm just using this tape. It's from Scotch and it has glitter on it. And I just go underneath my lower lash line and straight out. And I use this instead of regular Scotch tape because it doesn't have as harsh of an adhesive, so it doesn't like pull all your makeup off when you take it off. And now I'm going to use the e.l.f. Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. And it has a felt tip, which I like because it definitely gives you more control. I'm just going to pull my eyelid a little bit. Now for my inner corner highlight, I'm going to go in with this Pearl shade. I keep dropping that one out of there. I dropped my palette a while ago and I broke some of the things and they just keep falling out. So I just use my finger because I feel like I get more pigment than if I use a brush, because I have a little brush that I used to use, but I really like that intense highlight. So I'm going to curl my lashes, and I'm going to be using the Mega Length mascara from Wet n Wild for my top lashes, and then for my bottom I'm going to use the CoverGirl Clump Crusher because it has more of a stiffer wand so I don't get it everywhere. Now I'm going to tight line with the CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus. So now last but not least, I'm going to do my lips, and this is the LA Girl Matte Flat Velvet Lipstick in the shade Spicy. It's a brown color. I really like it. And now I'm just going to go and do my hair really quick. So this is my natural hair. It's super curly, but I'm just going to go in and I'm going to straighten it. I'm using I'm not really sure what the thing is. It's Remington. It's a digital, and I set it for $350 because it goes up to, I think, 400 and something. I'm not really sure, but I know that for my hair, since it's really thick and really curly, I always put it at $350 because I don't want it to be too high where it'll, burn my hair, crisp the ends or whatever. So yeah. So I just brushed all my hair out and sectioned it off, and now I'm going to be using the Tresemme Thermal Creations, which is a heat tamer leave-in spray. So you spray your hair and then you curl it, straighten it, whatever you want to do. So I'm just going to do that. That smells so good.